What's up, guys? It's me, Prime Force 1, aka Prime Force for short.
And I am his co-host. There we go, Mr. NickCat10.
And today, Nick is going to explain about this whole thing.
Yes, he is correct. Yeah, this whole thing was this episode for our podcast was actually my idea, folks. So, uh, Mr. Prime and I here had a conversation off screen, and it has recently come to my attention that a bunch of video games and media that's being discussed about is mainly has a younger audience for media and video games that's meant for older audiences. For example, Call of Duty, Friday Night Funkin', uh, Dead by Daylight, all that stuff, and Friday Nights at Freddy's. Children are seeing these video games and stuff for most of them with these cutesy graphics and stuff, thinking they are innocent and for kids. When in reality, they're not meant for kids. It's just the style of the game itself. Like for
And
example,
let's
Friday
not
Night Funkin'. It may look cutesy and stuff, but it's not cutesy at all. It's just the style of the game itself. It's not for the faint of heart. It can be very graphic.
let's not forget about Hello Boss as well.
Yes, that too. That's another thing with with social media and stuff. Kids see a video on their come on their phones. They think it's all cutesy and fun, and it gets all serious, and they're like, "What the?"
Like Hello Boss, for example, and Has Been Hotel.
Yeah, just because something looks all cutesy and cartoony doesn't mean it's for kids. There's a reason
Yeah.
why stuff is whatchamacallit. This is why things are the way they are. What's up, Captain Blood Falcon? For anyone that are moderators in the chat, can anyone confirm if this is the real Captain Blood Falcon? If so, we'll make them moderator and stuff. Again, if this is the real
Yeah.
Captain Blood Falcon, let us know.
Just Nick, just go. Just
Fine.
keep going.
Yeah, let's
Just
keep
keep
moving on.
going.
Yeah, because it's getting late. You got school and stuff. Let's keep going. Um, or college. That's actually him. All right. If Prime's up to, we'll make a moderator when the time's right. If
I'm
he's
about
18.
to.
Okay. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, if there's any parents that are watching this and they're seeing their kids play these games or watching these media that are meant for young adults and stuff, make sure they're not getting themselves exposed to this and stuff. Obviously, we're not telling you how to parent your kid. People are going to parent their kids how they want to. I respect that. However, if you don't want your child being exposed to certain content at a young age, then you should let them know that, hey, even though this may look all cutesy and stuff, hi Dinozilla, even though this looks all cutesy and stuff, it's not meant for kids. Like, um, also before I get into this, I'm just gonna address this now. This topic is not for younger audience. This topic is for 18 or older. So if you're not 18 or older, I would not recommend watching this or listening to this podcast. But yeah, animation is not just for kids; it's for everybody. Well, depending on the media, like Prime said, "Hell of a Boss." It may look like it's for everybody, but it's mainly towards adults and stuff.
Exactly. Same
Uh,
goes for Has Been Hotel.
but yeah, from this point on, it's gonna be an adult conversation, like 18 and older. So if you're not 18 or older, I wouldn't
And
recommend
there's
watching this
also
right now.
another thing that we want to talk about. It's about kids lying about their own age.
Yeah, that's another thing. Kids also are lying about their age to see this adult content where there's age limits for a reason. Like if a game says it's rated E or rated T or rated M, it's there for a reason. Excuse me. It's not just because they hate money and stuff. They don't want to make sales in the game. It's because they want to protect people and make them realize that this is not meant for them at the age and stuff. Now the reason why um I said this topic is 18 for people 18 or older is because Friday Night Funkin' and stuff. Like Friday Night Funkin' may look like a cutesy, cartoony kids game and stuff where you just make beep bop boop on noises, but the game is rated M. There's sexual references, there's violence involved, and there's like a lot of disturbing character designs and stuff. This game is
Yeah.
not meant for kids, guys. It's not. I don't know why the internet is infesting kids, making them think it's like this adult game and stuff. Yeah, that's really how it is. Friday Night Funkin'. Yeah, it's rated M. Friday Night Funkin's actually rated M. I would notice because I play the game all the time, and I actually fun fact I even fundraised the Kickstarter and stuff when they had the Kickstarter off. I even fundraised the Kickstarter and stuff.
Yeah.
Another game that's meant for an adult audience, but for some reason targeted towards kids. Friday Nights at Freddy's. We get it. Kids like big, goofy, like cutesy characters and stuff, but these characters are not cutesy. They are not cutesy. They're not.
They're actually possessed by spirits of dead children.
Yeah. When when Scott Cawthon made this franchise, they did not make this game intended for children. No. This is mainly towards like teenagers and adults, but for some reason they thought it was meant for kids. And not helping is whatever this cutesy version of Five Nights at Freddy's is. You know what I'm talking about, Brian? The like plush doll looking or like the cutesy version of it.
FNAF World?
FNAF World, thank you. That's it, yeah. So FNAF World is not even helping this case at all, because people see FNAF World, they think, oh, it's all cutesy for kids, which I think it is, right? FNAF World is meant for younger audiences compared to the other games, right?
I don't think so.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, people, younger kids see FNAF World, it's like, oh, hey, it's all cutesy for kids, and then they assume
Then
that the other games are like that. When no, they're
no,
not.
they're not. No, they're freaking not. Literally, the animatronics are literally possessed by spirits of dead children.
Another big example of games that are not for kids: Grand Theft Auto. Holy kazowie! There's I couldn't even can't even count with my fingers how many times I've heard stories of kids playing GTA at a young age and getting into a lot of legal trouble because of it and stuff. Guys, the game is rated M for a reason. I'm obviously not gonna say what's in the game for monetization. Really, actually, we're not even being monetized yet, but for mature reasons, for not getting flagged, we're not gonna say what's in GTA. But if you know, you know.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, yeah. I actually refuse to play GTA. You know why?
Just how
Because
violent
my
it is.
because my parents don't allow me to play it.
Well, that's called you being raised properly. You got raised by good people. That's what.
Exactly. I was raised properly by my own parents. I was raised properly by my dad. I was raised properly by my grandma. I was raised properly by my mom and my aunt.
Exactly. Now, now, even though these games are meant for adults, even if some adults don't like these kind of games and stuff, because like just because you're an
Uh,
adult doesn't mean you don't get uncomfortable with gore stuff. Like for example, here, even though Prime and I are
wait.
adults, there's certain games we
Yeah,
don't want to play.
exactly. Exactly. Also, there's also other things that are not for adults, like Slenderman, for example.
Oh my God, Slenderman, yeah, or wait, or Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, that's not for kids either. But
That's
let's
another
but
game. Well,
before we get to Resident Evil, before we get to the Resident Evil and those other games, let's talk about Slenderman.
all right, sure. You
Slenderman
talk about Slenderman. I don't know anything about it.
Slenderman is basically depicted as a tall, faceless, faceless being that wears a black suit and tie, and also just like I mentioned, just like how I described Five Nights at Freddy's earlier, Slenderman basically goes around and kidnaps and abducts children. You know what
Yeah,
he does to those? You know what he
wow.
does to? You know what he does to those kids? He turns them into proxies.
AKA game over.
He turns them into proxies,
Yeah.
which are basically servants of Slenderman. And people think that other creepypasta characters like Jeff the Killer, Smile Dog, Jane the Killer, freaking Eyeless Jack, and many other creepypastas think, and that also includes Sonic.exe as well. Which Nick, how about you explain it?
Wait, Sonic.exe, is that what you just said? I kind of zoned out a
Yeah,
little. Is that what you said? Yeah,
yeah,
guys, just because it's a cutesy little animal doesn't mean it's innocent stuff. Like, Hell of a Boss, for example, they use animal style cartoon character designs. Just because
they're
they're
act-
all cutesy
they're
and
not
furry
animals. They're not
doesn't mean they're
animals.
innocent.
They're not animals. They're
Oh, they're
demons.
devils. Sorry. They look like animals, some of them, okay? Some of them look like animals. I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
And now you guys are probably thinking, like, oh, just have these people that are not of age yet. Just play games that are meant for a younger audience, like Roblox. Well, that's the thing. Even games that are meant
Roblox
for
is not
even everyone
safe.
can be unsafe. Like Roblox. Like I'm sorry, as someone that grew up with Roblox and is now an adult, seeing how kids play Roblox now, I'm sorry to the people that are currently in charge of Roblox. I am ashamed of you. But when I was a kid, this game used to be a safe haven for me, and
Same.
and stuff. Now, whenever I have kids of my own one day, I'm not even gonna let them touch Roblox if it's still around because you guys are doing a terrible job keeping people safe on there. You guys are letting people date each other on there. You guys are freaking letting people get like harassed and stuff with no restrictions and stuff. You guys need to get your shit together and keep people safe, regardless if they're younger adults. Like Roblox is not a safe game for any age nowadays.
Yeah. Why do you think? Why do you think? Why do you think I don't play it that often? Why
Yeah,
do you
that's
think
why
I
we
don't
don't even
play it?
play it either that much on stream either. Like,
Yeah, we don't play it. We don't play Roblox that often because how it is today.
and if we are playing
Back then,
Roblox, it's off screen.
yeah. And back to what how Nick back to what I was saying earlier. Nick, how about you explain to everyone why Sonic.exe is not for kids?
Because it's okay, certain things I can't say obviously, but like for what I can say, it's just a very violent game. Like it's very violent. It can be disturbing to watch. It's very creepy. What's it called? Like it's the content is just not meant for kids.
Yeah, because back in middle school, well, back in not middle school, but back last year, and also back in 2022, but before I graduated high school last year, I saw someone with a Sonic.exe plushie, and I was like asking to myself, who, why? I was like, why those parents are not raising their kids properly? Yeah, it's true.
Exactly.
Last year, before I graduated high school, I saw someone I saw someone with a Sonic.exe plushie, and
Yeah.
I was like utterly disturbed.
Exactly. Now, even media, even popular media, sometimes can be dangerous. Like, can't believe I'm saying this, but like, yes, even Marvel and Disney can be like, not Disney, sorry, Marvel and DC can. I don't know why I said Disney. DC can be disturbing. Like, for example, like freaking what's a perfect example?
Dead
Deadpool and
Deadpool,
Wolverine. You see like
Deadpool,
these
yeah,
guys in goofy looking outfits, or like a guy with claws. You think, oh, it's gonna just be like a little cat fight. Oh no! It is rated M for a very good reason, folks.
yeah, Deadpool, bro, yeah,
Just because
yeah,
everyone else is seeing
Deadpool,
it doesn't mean it's meant for kids, bro. If you're seeing,
exactly, bro.
I'm just saying, if there's any parents that have kids that like superheroes, do not let them see this movie Deadpool Wolverine until they're older. Trust me, if they see that movie, they will be traumatized. This movie is not meant for kids. Trust me. They they made it very clear throughout
Ooh,
the whole movie this is
yeah.
not meant for kids.
Right. You know what else is also not meant for kids?
What?
Horror.
Yeah,
Horror.
anything horror related. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like old horror movies, including Stranger Things.
I never heard of Scar for Life, Dino Diego. Maybe Prime has, but I have not. Oh no, wait, hold on. No, you said that you just said Scar. I thought you said the name of a movie or something. Oops, my bad. Yeah, or
Yeah,
Scar
you're
for
good.
Life. Yeah, in that case, yeah, I could agree with you.
And let's not forget about freaking stuff like how can I say this?
Take your time,
Stuff
no rush.
like there's other stuff like you mentioned earlier, Resident Evil. Let's get to that right away. Resident Evil.
Yeah, it look that's not meant for children and stuff. This can be very gory. The so, the line delivery can be very serious and like foul language involved.
Yep.
What if a
And
child
listen,
sees Jaws? I'm gonna sound like a movie hater for a second, but I have actually never seen Jaws. Yeah, I probably might say I
oh,
never seen Jaws.
Jaws, Jaws, that traumatized me as a freaking kid.
I never seen Jaws. I'm sorry.
That traumatized me as a kid. I was afraid to go into the freaking water. I was afraid to swim in the water after I saw Jaws.
You know what? If we're talking about movies, I will say this: one movie that is very bad when it comes to making it clear it's only for adults and not for children. Ted. Ever heard of the Ted movies?
Oh yeah, Ted. Yeah, yeah, I've heard of
Guys, just
that.
because there's a cute, fluffy plush doll of a bear in the movie does not mean it's meant for kids, guys. They make it very
Yeah,
clear. Don't let children see this movie. They can make it very, very clear.
exactly.
But if you are an adult, Ted's pretty damn funny. No, 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 no.
Do
We're not
not
talking about that
mention
movie. No,
that.
no, 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 no.
Do not mention that, bro.
For the sake of not getting in trouble with YouTube's guidelines, we're not going to say the name of the movie our pal just sent in chat, but yeah, that is a good example. Yeah. If you guys want to know what we're talking about, let's just say food. That's all you need to know. Food.
Yeah, do
A
not
movie
mention that.
regarding food. No, you're good
Do
down, D.
not
You didn't
mention
have to
that.
do that. You're good. You're
Just
good.
don't mention that ever again. Remember the ground rules.
No, no, it's not just about ground rules. We just don't like that movie. But yeah, be sure you follow ground rules, everybody. Yeah, I'm
Follow
just saying.
the ground rules though.
Okay, okay, okay.
Anyway,
Yes, yes, yes.
there's also like Shadow the Hedgehog, for example.
Oh, yeah, it could be scary. What about Shadow the Hedgehog? The game?
Yeah, the game itself, Shadow the
Yeah,
Hedgehog.
I don't know what's going through Sega's mind at the time because okay, for anyone that's just 18 or in this chat didn't grow up in the early 2000s, I'll tell you this. Back in the early 2005 or the mid 2000s, every film media was like, "Hey, we're gonna make this everything serious." Any platform games that are more childish and stuff, they will become serious. Um, More serious games and media came out like Sega. They were like, you know what? We're just gonna give Shadow a fucking gun, and I think we all know
Yep.
how that flopped.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I will say this though, it's cool that they're referencing it in Sonic X Shadow Generations without the gun violence mentioned. I like that part. I like that. The game's still trash though.
Yeah, it still holds up. Let's also talk about other things that's not for kids, like you mentioned earlier, Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Dead by Daylight, guys, just because there's cutesy looking characters for like collabs and stuff in there doesn't mean it's meant for kids, guys.
Exactly. I mean, there's some characters in Dead by Daylight that basically that basically have a disturbing backstory, like the Huntress, for example.
All right, now we're gonna bring up social media, guys. I'm just gonna make this very clear. Unless you are an adult and stuff, stay off of social media. My God, just because it's a chatting application doesn't mean it's safe for kids. I'm talking Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, hell, even TikTok. None of these platforms are safe for kids. Parents, do not let your kids go on these social media platforms until they're older. Like, they may look like just like these chatting applications. No, no. If you're worried about your if you're worried about your children seeing videos they're not supposed to, well, guess what? That issue is on these social media platforms too.
Yeah. Also,
Now,
let's
there
talk.
is age restrictions you could do on them. I get that, but you know, kids how kids are. They're smart. They're gonna find ways around it and stuff.
And let's just talk about parents not looking after their kids
Okay,
and
okay, okay,
basically
okay.
make.
We literally told people we're not gonna tell people how to parent their child. If there's parents
I
in the
know,
chat, we literally
I
said that.
know, I know.
So let's not cross that border. We don't want to get any angry parents in the chat.
All right, all right, fine.
But he does have a good point.
Also,
I will say lightly though, parents need to be careful with what their
should
kids
we
are seeing. That's all I will say.
should we also talk about Overwatch as well?
Well, Overwatch, okay, Overwatch in Fortnite. I know you hate that game, but Fortnite, I would say as long as they're a teenager, which it is made for teens, it's fine. I think it's okay. But if they're younger than a teenager, then no, it's not fine. I know Fortnite has game modes that are more meant for kids and stuff, but like still, that doesn't mean a kid's gonna accidentally Fortnite for kids. Respectfully, I'm gonna say no. It's not for kids. It's not. I
Yeah,
know they have
no.
Lego modes, they have platform modes that don't have weapons and stuff, but doesn't mean. But guess what? Kids are not stupid. They're gonna find ways to play older those modes meant for an older audience. Kids ain't
Should we
stupid just
also
because they're young. Doesn't mean they're
should
stupid, guys.
should we also talk about Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear?
Uh I don't think we need to. I don't think
Yes,
so.
we have to.
Do we really though? It's meant for
Yes, we do.
teenagers though. Those games. We're mainly
We
talking
have
about the rated
to.
M stuff.
We have to though.
I mean, if you want to bring it up real quick, sure.
Well, that's all I have to say.
Oh, wait, that was it. You just wanted to bring it up.
Should we also mention like um damn there's some we should also mention Metroid. Well,
Metroid. Yeah,
you
yeah,
meant yeah, because you brought it up off we brought it up during the conversation off screen.
yeah. Yeah, Metroid is not for kids, guys.
What else is not for kids? What else? What else? What else? Damn, there's so many these like things like how like what about like stuff like A Quiet Place, for example.
Yeah, Quiet Place. That's not for kids, guys. Yeah. I think we're honestly just running out of ideas to talk about, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't forget stuff like Megan and Wednesday. Those that's not for kids, bruh.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
actually,
talking
on the
about that.
topic of Wednesday and the Adams Family, did you know that they're doing the Adams Family or Wednesday collab at Burger King?
I know that. I'm aware of that.
Why is there Why are they selling a purple burger, guys? Did Burger King seriously not learn from the Spyverse burger? Guys, food dye in food is not a good thing.
Yep. And let's
Why I
talk
think
about
people are
like
into natural stuff and none of this artificial crap. Like, you seriously think
yeah.
you seriously think eating a bright purple burger with like food dye and stuff is not going to cause health issues? Of course it is. Just because something looks colorful and vibrant doesn't mean it's safe to eat. Yeah, apparently there's a purple burger. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know that. I'm aware of that.
And Fans is getting a lot of attention with jokes and stuff. First, they did all the hair flipping with the Wednesday dolls and Five Below. Now, fucking burgers at Burger King.
Oh, we should talk about that. We should talk about that.
Oh
We
yeah,
should talk
if
about
any
that.
for all those people that are freaking messing with the Wednesday dolls, just in the words I think Michael Jordan, stop it.
Get some help.
Sure. That would be a great idea for McDonald's. They would have called it the Grimace Burger. Oh, hell no. I've heard enough
No,
beats of the Grimace Shake. I will say that, though. The
no.
Grimace Shake was good, though. I will say that, though. It was good. Actually,
No
Mr. Diego has a
way.
good point. They should have made a purple burger at McDonald's for the Grimace Burger. That's a good
No.
point.
No.
Oh,
I took a drink out of the Grimace Shake last year, and I didn't want to do that shit.
honestly, it just tasted like a berry yogurt. That's what it tasted like to me.
I didn't even cared.
I'm surprised because you like Grimace. Also, speaking of food, why the hell is McDonald's current Happy Meal toy plastic shoes that baby shoes you can't even wear? Like, what the hell? You think a kid's gonna want to open up their Happy Meal and be like, look, I got a shoe for a toy? Like, what the fuck? Kids like action figures, not little toy slippers they can't even put on.
Should we also talk about like murder drones because that's not for kids
Murder
either.
drones. Ooh, actually, if we're gonna talk about murder drones, Meta Runner as well. Meta Runner is not for kids either.
Let's first talk about murder drones before we get to the other
Yeah, guys, just
things.
because there's cutesy looking robots and stuff doesn't mean it's innocent and stuff. Like these robots, it's called murder drones for a reason. They're vigilant, they're destructive, all that stuff.
We should also talk about Venom as well.
Venom. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just say it's rated PG-13 for a reason.
Exactly, because Venom's literally an alien symbiote from the planet Clentar
Hmm.
who
Yeah.
basically likes going around, who basically just likes going around biting people's heads off. He's literally called Venom for a reason.
Yeah. I will say this though, in talking about the glitch shows, the only ones that I think are okay are Sunset Paradise. I think that's what it's
You mean the
called.
you mean the one with Maggie?
Yeah, and you're gonna hate me for this, but yes, I also think Digital Circus is okay for kids. I also think Digital Circus is fine.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, I warned you. You would hate me for saying that. I warned you.
S-
I wasn't
Are
wrong.
you ser- Are you
Yes,
serious right
you
now,
heard me
bro?
right. Okay, it's okay for kids to some extent. Okay, I've only seen the first episode. I don't know what the other two episodes are like. I've only seen episode one. But first episode, actually, maybe for
I
just
hate it.
teenagers, not young
I
kids,
hate it. I hate
teenagers.
it. I hate it. I hate it.
It's not that bad of a show, bro.
Why do you think I don't watch it on my fucking, why do you think I don't talk about it on
Aren't
my
you glad
channel?
that Glitch Productions is getting funds for more new shows though from it?
Look, look, to be honest with you, no.
Not for kids.
No.
Not even Digital Circus.
I just don't like it.
I respect it. I respect that.
Plus plus I'm literally plus I wouldn't even let my own three siblings even watch that type of stuff.
Also, on the topic of YouTube and stuff, YouTube, stop ruining popular media like Friday Night Funkin', Digital Circus, and like other stuff. Like just because something's popular doesn't mean you have to like shove it in their face and stuff. Hey Daniel, show us
Exactly,
up.
bro.
Exactly.
We should okay, now we need to talk about the other thing, Meta Runner,
Meta
since you
Runner,
know
I think it's for teenagers. I think it's fine.
yeah, since you know more about it than I do. I only watched like all the
I don't know. I
episodes.
barely seen it either. I barely seen it either.
should
All
we
right.
also talk about Call of Duty Zombies too?
Oh, okay, sure. We'll talk about zombies real quick, but then we should probably wrap it up. I think we extended our time and stuff.
I know. We should talk about Call of Duty Zombies.
Sure, guys. Zombies is it's just in Call of Duty in general is not for kids, guys. There's a reason why there's a big old M for a reason on the case. There's a big old M on there for a reason.
Yeah.
There's guns, there's violence, there's gore.
I
It's rated M for a reason.
I don't play Call of Duty,
Oh, I
to
do.
be
Call of
honest
Duty's
with
fun.
you.
Not the newer games. The newer games suck, kind of. I'm not even getting Black Ops 6 when it comes out. I
Should
know
we
there's
also
zombies in there. I know. But, like, it looks boring. Same as any other Call of Duty. You spawn in, you shoot something, you die, you spawn in, same shit.
should we also talk about Arcane League of Legends?
Nah, I think we wrapped up our time. Actually, if you want to bring up
No,
Arcane real quick, that's fine. But after that, we should wrap it up.
I did showed you some episodes. It was like like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, isn't this next season coming out next month?
Yes, November 9th.
Yeah,
Just
November
don't make
9th.
me. Just don't make me remember it.
Yeah, but yeah, for the most part, it's okay. But like, I will warn you, it is a little graphic for people that have not into League of Legends.
Exactly.
All right, folks. I think we're going to Bye, Diego. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. For anyone that's following the next our schedule and stuff, the next stream will be taking place either Saturday or Sunday, and that's gonna be our gaming stream for the weekend
Should
and
we?
stuff.
I think I know a video. I think I know who we should talk about.
I'm I'm trying to wrap it up, but sure, if you want to bring up one more thing, yeah.
Okay, the next video I'm gonna be talking about it's gonna be it's gonna be a rant video about Sentinel Prime.
Oh, for our next podcast.
Yeah, because I
Okay, well,
have
let
a
me look at
lot
the
to I
schedule because
have a
I typed out our
sorry,
Oh
so
yes, by the way, I don't think Prime posted the schedule yet, so I'll let it out now. So My friends, our for next week's podcast, the scheduling days are the following, which might change, but these are the following days if I can find it. Where's the chat? Here we go. The next stream days are the following: October 14th, October 16th, and October 18th. That's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, respectively. And those are all podcasts. Once I get my work schedule for this coming week, for the weekend next week, I'll upload the gaming stream schedule. For now, this is only the podcast for now. And
Nick,
then once I get my weekend hours and we schedule the gaming stream, I'll have Prime post the next schedule on his community tab.
Nick.
Yeah.
Because again, as I said, as I was saying earlier, this Saturday I'm gonna rant about Sentinel Prime because I have a lot of stuff to say about Sentinel Prime. I've hated Sentinel Prime since Transformers: Dark of the Moon, and I still hate him, and I still hate him today.
Also, just a heads up though, I
Just
won't be
that
around for the rent because I'll be at work, but I will be around
I'm
for the
gonna no,
gaming
I'll
stream
wait
on
for you.
Saturday.
I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you.
Homie, you're gonna be waiting a long time because I'm not gonna be back for a long time
I'm
this
gonna
Saturday.
wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you.
Okay, if you really want to, you're gonna be waiting a while though.
But to be honest with you, I still hate Sentinel Prime to this very day. Again, I hated him since Dark of the Moon, and I still hate him now.
Yeah, if we don't have time to do the rant on
If
Sentinel
you
Prime, we'll do that. We'll try to squeeze it in for Sunday or whatever.
also just to be honest with you, which okay, if you don't know which Sentinel Primes I'm talking about the one from Dark of the Moon and the one from Transformers One. Those two,
Exactly. Yeah.
inca- those two versions of Sentinels because
By the way,
I
that
hate
movie's
those
really
two.
good. By the way.
I hate both versions of Sentinels because again, I've hated him since 2011. I've hated him since Dark of the Moon came out.
Yeah. All right.
Those
Anyways, guys, it's getting late for us, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. If you haven't yet already, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, ring that fancy little bell, because as you see here, you'll be notified when we go live and stuff. And obviously, you don't want to miss out on some sweet content like this. Once again, next stream will be our gaming stream, which will be either Saturday or Sunday. And as Prime said, if we have time before our stream, we'll also do a quick little Sentinel Prime rant. If not, we'll save that for Sunday or next
Yeah,
Monday and
because
stuff.
I have a lot to say about why I hate Sentinel and also why you hate Sentinel because just like what you said in
Yeah.
your Transformers One review, you like on Tuesday,
Yeah.
he's Sentinel's nothing but a straight up asshole.
Now, even though we already have topics in mind, guys, if you guys have any ideas that you'd like to share, don't be afraid to let us know in the comments down below. But I will warn you, if you say any offensive or rude stuff to us in the comments, we will delete your message. But if you have any ideas for any future podcasts or gaming ideas, be sure to let us know down below.
Exactly. Anyways, we have to get going. But we'll see you this Saturday. Take care, stay safe out there, and to Lola One, Prime
Bye,
Force
friends.
One out.
See ya.